Hey, this is Barry and Holli of the WQSB Morning Show. Thank you for listening to our podcast, and we want to say a special thank you to our sponsors.
Looking for the ultimate day out? Dive into the excitement at the Gadsden Mall. From latest fashion finds, one-of-a-kind shops, we've got something for everyone. Craving a bite? Indulge in a culinary adventure with a world of dining options right at your fingertips. Don't miss out on top-notch entertainment. Bowling, games, mini golf, box office films, so much fun for all ages. Experience it all at the Gadsden Mall, where shopping, food, and fun come together. Visit us today at the Gadsden Mall at 1001 Rainbow Drive, Gadsden.
Now back to our program of cheery daytime tunes.
Fasten your seatbelt. It's going to be a bumpy ride.
Arise and awaken.
It's time to rise and shine and get your morning started with Alabama's award-winning morning show.
Hello, listener.
Good morning. Good morning to you.
Broadcasting live from high atop Alabama's beautiful Sand Mountain.
Do you remember when it was September?
Please welcome your hosts, Barry.
How dare you break wind before me?
I'm sorry, baby. I didn't know it was your turn.
They spice it up and they make life not boring.
And Holly.
I'm excited and I feel relaxed and I'm ready to party.
Help is on the way.
I love them. I take them everywhere.
Good morning. It's 6:08. It may be too hot to party later today. What do you think?
I don't know. I think that it's an indoor party kind of day.
It's going to be. They were showing in Huntsville today. The high is expected to hit 100. Tomorrow, 104.
No. And you know what?
Yeah.
That's a record.
Yeah.
That's record-breaking heat. Oof.
Yeah, it's so crazy because I was telling you, this time last year, roughly, maybe a few days difference, was when football started, and we had to delay some of the games because of the heat, and they pushed kickoff back like an hour, in some cases 2 hours.
Yeah.
Don't know that that's going to happen this week because it does cool off a little for Friday, but the dangerous day will be Wednesday.
Yeah.
Then Thursday, a little better because there's a chance of rain, and there's a decent chance of rain in the afternoon Friday, but still, you're looking at low to mid-90s Friday.
Maybe it'll be cloudy, though, when they play.
And maybe at least the humidity will drop.
Yeah.
That'll help some.
Yeah.
Because you can feel the humidity back. Like today here, looking at sunshine, 95 is going to feel like at least 100. Very humid today, so the humidity is back. This morning, though, you go from 58 in Fort Payne right now.
Ooh.
Yeah, so it feels good.
Yeah.
Yeah, here we're looking at 63. Hey, coming up, we'll be announcing our first student athletes of the week for the new school year. We'll be naming one young lady, one young man. I'll go ahead and tell you, one plays, the young lady plays volleyball. We'll tell you where and who it is. The young man plays football.
Oh.
So there we go. I will tell you who they are coming up after 7. And again, congrats to the high school football team of the week, the Gadsden City Titans. They are this week's high school football team of the week. And we'll be talking about teacher of the week. It is back, Teacher of the Week, and we'll be giving you a chance to send in your nominations. Actually, I've already seen a couple of nominations come in.
You have?
Yeah,
oh, wow.
So thank you we'll tell you more about how you can nominate a teacher and the student athlete of the week. We've got that. We've got all kind of stuff, including, I'm going to mention this, big blood drive today. It kicks off because Boaz plays Albertville this Friday night. Okay, they always have like the annual Boaz Albertville blood drive. Kicks off today from 7 a.m. till 6 p.m. because they're going to be at the Albertville train depot today. Then tomorrow it switches to Boaz. Tomorrow going to be at the Boaz Rec Center. And Life South will be there both days. Free t-shirts, $25 gift cards, and more. So don't forget blood drive going on today. And again, tomorrow, if you need more details on that, you can call us here at QSB.
How'd you know?
Other things you need to know today, it's Tuesday, August 27th, which means after the 27th, 4 months from Christmas.
I know, isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
It's so crazy.
Yeah, so what's going on today?
Today is National Toilet Paper Day. How about that? Have you ever rolled yards?
Yes.
No, I've rolled a couple yards.
That was like an art form in Crossville.
Oh, man.
You took pride in it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I could never effectively roll a yard, though.
No.
I would try to throw it, and it would go up to, like, the first branch and, like, bounce off.
Oh. Do you know that they've already started rolling yards?
Do you know that I've had my yard rolled?
Already this year?
Not this year, last year.
Okay, this year it's already started because I got up Saturday morning and a couple of the neighbors I looked. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
They had their yard rolled.
Somebody tried to roll Stephen Hudgens.
Oh, did
Yeah.
they?
It was
Did he bust them?
Oh, I don't know. It was like one tree in the corner of the yard.
Yeah.
It's like as far as they got. I don't know if he busted them.
Oh,
but
he did a good one to roll his yard.
It was a poor job, though.
Yeah. I'll tell you, it's harder these days
Yeah.
because of the Ring and the Nest and all these cameras,
Oh,
doorbells.
yeah. They can catch you now.
They catch you,
Used to,
yeah.
you could deny it.
Yep.
Wasn't me. Nope.
Yep.
Yeah, but I'm wrong. Yeah, you're right. So, National Toilet Paper Day.
National Toilet Paper Day. Before the invention of toilet paper, the Romans cleaned themselves with a type of sponge. It was made of a... Is this true?
This is true.
It was made of a sea sponge on a stick, and they would simply rinse it off and leave it for the next person.
Okay, so there's a sea sponge attached to a stick.
Yes.
And that's what you wiped with.
Yes.
And then you would wash it off.
I guess, like, I don't want to use somebody else. I would have my own sea stick. I would have my own sea stick that I kept with me at all times.
So,
wouldn't you?
Oh, yeah.
Because, I mean, even if I have to wash it off, it's still my germs.
So then if you see somebody walking really fast holding a sea stick, you know they've got to go.
You know they got to go. You know where they're headed.
They're in the poop.
Mm-hmm.
So the old, I'm with you. How do you, so you're using a previously used sponge on a stick?
Yeah. Do you know in China they rarely use toilet paper?
No.
I swear. They use bidets.
Oh, okay. I was wondering.
Yeah. In China, they don't, and in Japan, they don't use toilet paper as much.
Wow.
So there's less waste in the environment. Landfills and such, and sewage lines.
Well, there's people here. I mean, you'd ask me one day, I was going to the store, you said, bring me some toilet paper.
Yeah.
But it's got to be this, and this. It's got to be like 24 ply. And
no, it just has to be 2-ply, not 1-ply.
Yeah.
1-ply toilet paper is just mean. That's just mean.
Yeah.
That's just enough to make you mad. Your finger goes through it, and then you got mad.
Yeah, then you do.
And you have to wad up like it has to look like this, like a big old
like
softball.
A sea sponge.
Yeah, like a sea sponge
And a stick.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm going to move on.
Okay, please do.
Okay. Yeah. Apple announced that it will be hosting a special event on September 9th.
Oh. This is a big day.
Yep, it's expected to unveil the iPhone 16.
How long has it been since because I have a 15.
A year.
Okay, so only been a year?
Yeah.
Wow.
Rumors also continue to swirl about what specifically will be showcased, including the latest iPhones, watches, and AirPods.
And I read a rumor this morning saying there's going to be a lot of AI stuff included in all of these.
Well,
they said they have some new technology that no one else has.
I believe that because that's where we're headed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What could it be, though?
I don't know, but I'm interested about the AirPods because if I had $400 just blow, it would be on these Apple AirPods Max. They're $400.
They sound good.
Yeah, they really do.
I'm just paranoid of heaven knows that they're going to fall out and I won't notice it.
What?
Out of my ear.
No. These are the ones like headphones.
Oh, the headphones?
Yeah, like this. Let me show you a picture of it.
Oh, wow. Those are nice.
Yeah, the Max. You got to get the AirPod Max.
Why don't you ask Mrs. C if she'll get you a pair?
Mrs. C, will you buy me a pair of headphones for $400?
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
Just say, here, no, I'll get you a sea sponge on a stick.
I don't want to buy for the sea sponge. I want my 2-ply Charmin.
Okay.
Ultra strong.
Yeah. Oh, it's got to be Charmin Ultra Strong?
Yeah.
Okay.
It does.
Is that the one of the bears?
Uh-huh. Yeah, but I get the off-brand, so it's like
not the bears.
It's like Cozy Comfort.
Those bear commercials are so weird.
I know. I'm Charmin clean.
Yeah, my honey's clean.
My honey's clean. And then here's something to think about. Do you believe in ghosts?
No.
At all? You don't?
I've never seen anything to make me think there is anything like that.
Well, some people do.
Yeah, they do. They really do.
But, like, why are they all apparently from the last 75 years or so?
Yeah.
Like, why couldn't we have one cowboy ghost from the Wild West? Or maybe even, like, a caveman ghost?
That is a good point.
Or, like...
Because any movie you see, it's always somebody within the past 20, 30 years, a current person.
Nobody's ever seen, like, a Julius Caesar
Nope.
ghost.
Like a Game of Thrones type ghost.
A George Washington ghost.
Yes.
Nobody's like, hey, you know what I saw last night? The ghost of George Washington. Nobody's ever said that.
Except on Scooby-Doo.
Oh,
The
okay.
Scooby-Doo always was running into those ghosts, but they weren't really ghosts,
Yeah.
Those darn meddling kids.
Yeah. Like the Queen. She's recently passed.
Yeah.
Nobody's ever seen her.
No.
It's just weird. Why do they
I don't
pick
think
these?
she'd look much different than.
I don't either.
Yeah.
Why do they pick these nobodies that nobody knows?
But they're so mean.
Yeah, they are. Well,
All they wanna
some
do
of
is
them
kill
are
you.
nice. Well, sometimes they play with you.
No.
They say.
How do you know?
I don't know. I
So
just
you've
hear
never
stories.
seen one?
No, never. I've never seen anything that has made me believe in ghosts.
Haven't either.
Ever. Like nothing has ever happened.
I've never walked in and something been moved across the kitchen or there's a broom sweeping itself or nothing.
Yeah. I got freaked out one time because I went to a friend's house and they said that their house was buried on an Indian reservation.
Their house was buried? Oh, built.
No, built, yes.
Yeah.
Where people were buried.
Ooh.
And they said that they could hear noises and stuff, but one day they walked into their kitchen and all of the shelves and doors to the cabinets were open.
How long did you stay there?
I didn't stay there.
I
They
wouldn't
just
think
told me
so.
about it. I'm not
Okay.
going there.
Don't want you to spend the night.
No, I'm not going there.
Don't blame you.
After they told me that,
Yeah.
that was a nice friendship, but I'm never coming to your house.
Don't blame you.
Yeah, scary.
I bet they also had sea sponge on the stick too there.
Probably.
Yeah.
Or a
probably,
bidet.
yeah. All right, 6:18.
Mornings with Barry and Holli here on Alabama's country giant WQSB.
Since you be gone, what's been going on? I know OJ Simpson's back in the news.
This is so weird.
Yeah.
So OJ Simpson's lawyer revealed that the athlete's ashes has been transformed into cremation jewelry, including necklaces, bracelets, and keychains for his 4 surviving children.
Wow.
That's good. It's
Yeah.
just odd.
It is odd because I've also read that not all of the kids, but the ones, they divided his ashes 4 ways.
Yeah.
And made this jewelry and stuff with it.
Yeah.
Some of the kids have already sold some of the pieces to make money.
Are you serious?
Totally serious.
That's awful.
Yes, they've already sold some of those because it's OJ's ashes and made money off of it.
Ew. Ugh.
And then it gets stranger.
Yeah, it does because and the children when they visited him in his final days, they had to sign non-disclosure agreements and agreed to visit without their phones in the room.
So no pictures,
no recordings,
nothing.
not in complete non-disclosure.
Yeah. These are just children.
I know.
Well, I say children, they were like adults, 30, 40, 50, but still.
Okay,
You had to
but
tell them no pictures and you got to leave your phone outside.
well, think about this.
Yeah.
If you're going to sell your daddy's ashes,
Fool.
you're going to
You're definitely going to take a picture of him on the deathbed.
Yes.
Yeah.
He knew what his kids were up to. He was smart.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And this is so sad. Red Lobster is closing nearly 24 more restaurants, adding to over 100 closures earlier this summer.
Wow.
The seafood chain filed for bankruptcy in May due to weak growth, debt, and competition.
And it's so expensive.
I know.
So expensive.
I know.
Yeah.
The closest to us, there's 2 shutting down in Georgia, but none in Alabama. So
Good,
that's
good.
That's the good news.
I love Red Lobster, but
Still
I
get
can't.
those Cheddar Bay biscuits.
Nothing like paying $40 for a couple of biscuits.
I know. That's the best.
I know, it's the best
best
deal.
$40 biscuit I've ever had.
Yeah.
And how hardworking is your state? According to an analysis which took average work week hours, untaken vacation time, workers with multiple jobs, and leisure time into account, North Dakota tops the list for the most hardworking
So they're the hardest
people.
working state. Okay. Okay.
Alaskans and Nebraskans also are among the hardest working
I put
Americans.
Alaska up there because you're
Definitely.
working in cold weather.
Yeah,
most
and,
of the time.
and they still transport by like dog sled.
Sometimes, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
So where's Alabama?
Number 18.
That's not bad.
I mean, 50 states. It's,
Yeah, we're doing good then.
Yeah, we're not doing too
I'd say
bad.
Alabama should be higher.
Yeah, I
Because all
think
the
so.
stuff you mentioned up there, that's me and you.
Yeah.
Work week hours, we work about 80. Untaken vacation time. What is vacation?
Well, I wouldn't know.
Workers with multiple jobs, yeah, that's us.
Yeah.
Leisure time, I haven't leisured in a while.
I leisured yesterday for about
Did you?
2 hours.
Oh,
yeah.
did you now?
I took me a little nap.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But West Virginia and New York are the bottom 2 on the list.
Oh, so they don't work as hard.
I'm surprised in New York.
Yeah, and even West Virginia, like a lot of coal miners and
Yeah.
stuff.
Do you think they take into account the amount of homeless people that don't work?
Could be.
You
Could
think?
be. New Yorkers may spend more time walking the streets and just complaining and griping.
Yeah, I believe that. I've been
Cussing.
to New York.
Yeah, and cussing.
I believe that.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, it's 6:33.
Barry and Holli on Alabama's Country Giant, WQSB.
Ask you a question.
Yes, you can. We asked a couple of questions, and you were talking about sandwiches. How did this even come up about the sandwiches?
Barry, how does anything come up that we talk about? I don't know.
We're talking about eating a sandwich, and you said, well, how do you cut yours? You cut it from across
Side
the
to
middle
side
or like
or
at an
diagonal?
angle?
Yeah.
And I said, used to when I was little, Mother always cut it like at an angle, and it looked like the Beverly Hills Hillbillies truck.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's because the old truck, it kind of went up, it slanted and went up. So I always ate it. Should always let me eat it that way. But now that I'm older, I just cut it across.
You just cut it across.
Straight across. And what about you?
So I make grilled cheeses every weekend for my girls, and I cut diagonal. I have to cut the crust off too.
Oh.
And by the time you cut the crust off, do you realize that most of your sandwich is gone?
It's an appetizer. It's like finger foods at a wedding.
Mayor eats 3 grilled cheese, and in my mind, as I was cooking the third one, I was like, is this too many grilled cheeses for her? And then I thought, it's like bite size after you cut the crust off and diagonal it.
So she has to have a diagonal.
Yeah, has to have a diagonal. And she will not eat it if it's side to side. Will not.
Why?
Because she's 7.
Okay, gotcha.
Fair enough.
So you ask our listeners, and Tanya is Acosta says, you should ask them A or B. A was side to side, or B, do you cut your sandwich at diagonal? And she says B, which is diagonal.
Okay.
Kendra Godinez says diagonal.
Hey, Kendra.
Melanie Nelson, diagonal. Look at this, first 4. They're on team B. Oh, first 5, 6. Casey Jordan, Nancy Smith, Jamie Moore, Cheryl Norrell, Jillian McDaniel says both or not at all.
Oh, not at all.
Just tears into it.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody's doing the A's. It's
yes, they are.
all diagonal.
No, Tanya Meeks said A's. Hold on. Renee
Chuck
Shum.
Bashir says diagonal.
A, Renee Shum.
Okay. Joey Hollis says B, the diagonal.
Hold on. There's
Callie Burnett says team C. You don't.
Katrina Bonham says A.
Yeah.
And there's one more. I know there's one more. Wanda McWhorter says A.
Angela Griffin says neither. I'm 56 and I cut my crust off every sandwich.
Me too.
Hey, I don't blame you one bit.
I do too. I hate the crust.
Yeah. Then the other question I asked you was, okay, of course, peanut butter and jelly is going to be your number one answer.
Oh, yeah.
What's your favorite sandwich as a kid? But what was next? Your second favorite sandwich as a kid?
Banana and mayonnaise.
Yeah, that's good.
And can I tell you something that I also used to eat? Mayonnaise sandwiches.
Yeah.
I would say, Mama, can I have a mayonnaise sandwich? Now, 36-year-old me is grossed out by mayonnaise sandwiches. Like,
just plain mayonnaise?
Were you just... Yes. Are you not paying attention to me? I've been talking to you.
I'm picturing this, and it's just not... I've never once had just a mayonnaise sandwich.
I was wondering why I didn't get a response.
So I was trying to think. I've always had a banana on
Only mayonnaise.
No.
I loved it. It was 2 pieces of bread, mayonnaise, thick mayonnaise in the middle, and I loved that.
Well, it's got to have a lot of mayonnaise on any sandwich, I think.
Oh, yeah.
But then my answer to you was olive loaf. You said, what? What is olive loaf?
I've never heard of that in my life.
Really?
Never heard of it.
Mother always bought olive loaf or pickle loaf, one of the two.
Never heard of either one.
And that was her biggest sandwich. I guess because it was cheap. But now I wonder, what is a loaf? And why is it a sandwich?
Hey, Siri.
Yeah.
What is a loaf?
The low temperature will be 62 degrees.
No. Hey, Siri. No. What is a loaf? LOAF.
Like a loaf of bread?
It says, it's given a bread or cake that is shaped in a single piece and can be sliced for eating.
Okay. So basically they combine these olives and some kind of meat.
That made it into a mush.
Thinly. It was always thinly sliced because this was cheap because we were poor.
I think it said like 99 cents.
Yeah, it was cheap because we'd have like all 5 of us would have like an olive love sandwich, and that was just the greatest thing ever.
Oh God!
So we put the picture up on our Facebook page, and you said, "What would you have told your mother if she brought one of those out to you?" Here, Holly, I love you, and here's your olive loaf.
I can't say it on the air.
Oh.
And my pastor wouldn't appreciate it.
That bad?
He knows I love Jesus, but I cuss a little bit, and that's a cussing moment.
Is it? Mm-hmm. The olive loaf?
Mm-hmm.
You're looking at the picture. Which looks the worst, the olive loaf or the pickle loaf?
Olive.
Yeah.
I would say not no, but blank no.
Well, Patty Bowman says, same with you. No.
No.
She's never had that.
Blech.
Yeah.
It is so gross looking.
Well, they still sell it.
Do they? That was my question. I was going to ask,
I
can
saw
you
it the
still
other
buy
day.
this?
I started to get some and buy. Oh, now the answers are coming in. Joey Hollis said, my dad loved it, bless his soul.
Oh.
Yeah, Michelle Sutherland said, yes. Jennifer, go into my papa used to eat this.
No.
Carolyn Kenworth said, yes. So see?
Okay. Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
No offense.
Okay.
No offense.
Yeah.
Is this an older person thing?
I guess it was because she brought it. I'd never heard of it as a kid. I didn't know as a kid. I didn't know.
Yeah. Because there's like certain things that older people eat that my generation, like pickled pig's feet.
Yeah. Spam.
I see when I when I see people buying pickled pig's feet. Yeah, I can't say it.
I know.
They're always over the age of 50, I would say. What do you think?
You're right. My granddaddy used to love it.
You don't see a teenager going in about, oh man, I can't wait to get these pickled
Hey kids, we're going to Chick-fil-A. No, let's go to the store and get some pickled pig's feet. Mm-hmm. I don't want Chick-fil-A today. I want that. Mm-mm. No, you don't hear that.
No, you don't hear that.
You never hear that.
You want chicken nuggets or do you want a pickle loaf sandwich?
Well, duh. Give me the pickle loaf.
No,
you get nuggets
so
anywhere, yeah.
Ew.
All right, at 6:47.
WQSB Mornings with Barry and Holli.
Time for Holly's pile of stories. So Mariah Carey in the news, and boy, this is tough. I hate to hear this.
This is so sad. So Mariah Carey's mom, Patricia, and her sister Allison died on the same day over the weekend.
That is horrible.
And I tried to look it up, but it says it's not confirming any kind of cause of death for either one.
That is awful.
So I don't know if it was like a car wreck or like that.
I don't know. I haven't heard.
I don't either.
Not sure.
It's awful.
Wow.
And the Kelly Clarkson Show will return for season 6 in September.
Good.
With the show now based in New York.
She had to move, something to do with her divorce.
Oh.
I don't know if it's because of where the kids are.
Oh.
You know, she has to be closer. I don't know, but she had to move the show, which, boy, that's tough.
Yeah. The Yellowstone sequel series, The Madison, I've never heard of that.
Brand new that they're coming out with. Look at the cast they're already lining up.
They're adding Matthew Fox.
From Lost.
Yes. Michelle Pfeiffer and Patrick J. Adams.
I think he's from Suits.
Yeah.
It's basically what they were showing is it's like some New York City business people who moved to Montana and start life in like Yellowstone.
Okay.
I don't know. I think that Taylor Sheridan has too many shows.
He is.
That killed Yellowstone.
Yeah.
Because he spent too much time developing these other shows he's got.
That are
not enough time on Yellowstone.
And they're like subpar.
Yeah.
They're okay, but they're not.
No, they're not Yellowstone. I saw the first pictures coming out of Yellowstone. It was Rip and Beth together. It was a shot from one of the scenes they've shot.
Yes.
And they're saying it's getting close. They're getting close to wrapping up filming, and the show is coming out in November.
Ooh, this November?
This November. It'll be it. No more Yellowstone.
I know. So they're going to have to kill off Kevin Costner.
Yeah, but they're not saying how. So we'll see.
The iconic 1987 music biopic La Bamba. Did you watch it?
That was good. That was good.
I think I have seen that. Yeah. It portrayed the life of rock and roll pioneer Richie Valens. Will get a remake. Did I say that right?
Either Valens, but I've heard both.
Okay. I think I have too. The original movie featured Lou Diamond Phillips as Valens. Following the 17-year-old Mexican-American's journey from field labor to rock star, followed by his tragic death in a plane crash alongside Buddy Holly.
That was awful. Because Buddy Holly, the big bopper, they called it, man, Richie Valens, all died in that plane crash.
This is not pile of stories. This is a Holly's pile of sad.
It is. We'll try to brighten things up. Birthdays are next.
Mornings with Barry and Holli, here on Alabama's country giant, WQSB.
Looking for the ultimate day out? Dive into the excitement at the Gadsden Mall. From latest fashion finds, one-of-a-kind shops, we've got something for everyone. Craving a bite? Indulge in a culinary adventure with a world of dining options right at your fingertips. Don't miss out on top-notch entertainment. Bowling, games, mini golf, box office films, so much fun for all ages. Experience it all at the Gadsden Mall, where shopping, food, and fun come together. Visit us today at the Gadsden Mall at 1001 Rainbow Drive, Gadsden.
Are you ready to announce their student athletes of the week?
Only if you give me the dun-dun-dun-dun.
Okay.
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Let me find it. You need some sports music?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. I've got this. How's that? I got some.
No.
I don't know if I have any sports music. Oh, yes, I do. Here we go.
There we go.
I'll work on that. How about that?
I like that. Okay.
Now, we're doing it again. We did this the end of last school year, and I thank you to Mike Richards Automotive and Bring Your Own Bids Retail. And we're going to spotlight one young man, one young lady every week, and it's based on, yes, you do play a sport, but the big thing is in the classroom. Grade point average. Must have a 3.0. Now, anybody can nominate it if you're associated with a school, whether it's a teacher, a coach, principal, superintendent, counselor. You can nominate a student. Let us know. You can email these to us, but go into our website and let us know. So who are the two winners this week?
Okay, we have Dylan Embry, a football player of Locust Fort High School.
Okay.
And we have Marley Kreger, a volleyball player from Gunnersville High School.
Yes.
So congratulations to you both.
And you can now see their photos on our Facebook page. So it's Marley Krieger from Gunnersville High School, Dylan Embry from Locust Fork High School, and they're both going to receive a beautiful, good-looking student athlete trophy and a station T-shirt. So congratulations to you. We'll do it again every week. So, and we'll be doing it starting on Thursdays, coming up starting next week, so every Thursday morning. So that's just one of many things we're doing coming up over the next few weeks. We're going to be doing Healthcare Hero again. We'll be giving you more details on how you can nominate somebody for that. And we'll be doing Teacher of the Week coming up very soon. You can go ahead and nominate somebody for that one now. That one's on our website, WQSB.com. So a lot of stuff going on. And stuff going on includes Friday. You ready for Friday?
I'm so ready for Friday.
It's a big day because it's your 1 year anniversary. It's actually the morning show.
Yeah.
With Barry and Holli, 1 year anniversary.
Yeah, it is. It's wild, isn't it?
Yeah, it's been a year.
It's crazy. It's been a year. It's been a fun year.
It has. It's been a great year.
So what we're going to do is we're going to do a giveaway bash. And we're going to be giving away all kinds of stuff. We have food, we have free oil change, we have concert tickets, we have
Chattanooga tickets,
aquarium ticket.
Yes.
Yeah, we've got all kinds of stuff, and even free pizzas.
And it's going to be simple to win. We're going to be taking callers all Friday morning. We'll tell you when to call.
Yep.
And there's going to be something special you're going to do to let them know how to call. Can't tell you yet.
Nope, can't tell you yet.
No, she won't be singing. It's not that.
No.
But it's good.
But I could.
But yeah, but it's going to be happening all during the show Friday morning.
Yeah.
So be sure to celebrate with.
I might sing an anniversary song. I don't know.
There's
just
a few of them out
tuned.
there.
Yeah.
You never know. One thing I do know is it's time for the quote of the day. What you got today?
This quote says, "Be soft. Do not let the world make you hard. Do not let the pain make you hate. Do not let the bitterness steal your sweetness. Take pride that even though the rest of the world may disagree, you still believe it to be a beautiful place."
I take that when I'm watching the news. I was watching some news yesterday, and everything was negative. I got a war here. You got the fighting with the election going on. You got this. You got all this negative. And then the world, if you watch the news long enough and listen to it, it can make you hard, like you just...
Yeah.
Like you don't have any feelings, like you're just numb to what's going on around you. And it takes away from a lot of our happiness.
Yeah. I think people have been so burned in their lives that they have not a chip on their shoulder, but they have a negative outlook.
Yeah.
I think that we all go through hard things, and we just have to learn that to let it roll off our backs and be soft and be kind and be gentle instead of letting the world make us hardened.
Yeah. Find the happiness. Find things that make you happy and enjoy it. Quit paying so much attention to all the negative stuff in the world, because it can bring you down in a hurry.
Yeah, it can.
You just keep watching it.
It can depress you, but there's still so much good out in the world.
You are
and
correct.
Just focus on that.
Yep, 7:15.
Barry and Holli on Alabama's Country Giant, WQSB.
In my belly! Come on!
Usually I'll try something, but this one, I don't know if I even want to try this one. I like the McDonald's Big Mac. I love the sauce. But now they're coming out with the McDonald's Chicken Big Mac.
No.
Just what it sounds like. They're taking the Big Mac, they're taking the meat out as far as the patties and replacing it with 2 chicken patties.
No.
Yeah, they've tried this in many markets, and now they say it is coming to the U.S. They say it was so popular in the U.K. and Australia, they had to pull it from the menu due to supply issues, much like what happened to, was it Popeye's chicken sandwich a few years ago?
Yeah.
So popular.
Wow.
Had to pull it until they can make more. So the CEO of McDonald's said, yes, that the Chicken Big Mac is coming to the U.S. No date. Should be sometime before the year's over. They're replacing the beef patties with 2 tempura chicken patties.
I'm turning my nose up on this
that's
one.
a lot of, the beef patties are thin enough, but these, it's a pretty thick piece of chicken. That's a lot. If you're hungry, I guess it's for you. It's probably going to be $20.
Just probably.
Yeah.
Well, Kraft Mac and Cheese is rolling out 2 new flavors. They have ranch and jalapeno mac and cheese.
I'll try both of those.
I would. This would be good.
The jalapeno.
I think the ranch would be really good.
Sure.
I would go for the ranch.
Yeah.
And then Hostess releases their 2024 fall lineup. It is packed with some good stuff.
Pumpkin spice.
I know. There's Hostess Pumpkin Spice Twinkies.
Yeah.
Hostess Ice Pumpkin Cupcake.
Okay.
Yum. And Hostess Maple Glazed Donuts.
Now, those
the
look
little
pretty
donuts.
good, yeah.
And they're glazed. They look good. They're shiny.
Yeah, but the cupcakes got the pumpkin flavored cupcake.
Just don't buy them then, Barry.
Yeah, I'm not.
Just don't eat them.
I'm not.
You want to know what my favorite thing of the season is?
Which one?
The pumpkin muffins at Starbucks.
Oh, are those good?
Yes.
Okay.
They have cream cheese in the middle.
Okay.
Think of the donut, how the
Gotcha.
cream cheese goes in the middle.
Well, you should bring us one. I'll try one of those.
Okay, I'll let you
give
try
it a
one of
shot.
those.
All right, 726.
WQSB Mornings with Barry and Holli.
Yeah, and I've noticed, thanks to you this morning, that the Come On Man, it's happened to my finger. It's my left one, because I hold my phone in my left hand mostly when I'm using it.
Your right.
And TikTokers are panicking over this, saying they now have phone pinky.
Yeah.
Now you have phone pinky
I
because
do.
you put a picture up of your pinky.
I did, yeah. I put a picture up of my pinky. You
So
can see the
explain what
indentation.
phone pinky is.
So it's where you rest your phone in like the bend of your finger on your pinky finger.
Like I'm holding mine now.
Yes.
Just the way you hold yours?
Yep, that's how I hold mine, just like that.
And it's
like
sitting on my pinky finger, kind of between the second and, or I guess the first and second knuckle.
Yeah.
And it causes a dent.
Yep. And what it is a syndrome that refers to the bend, bump, or dent that is caused by the weight of the phone when it's resting on your pinky for a period of time.
Isn't this weird?
Yep, it blew up on TikTok. People are saying, like, I have the worst iPhone pinky. I have the worst iPhone pinky.
Yeah.
But they say that it's a noticeable difference. And I posted my picture up, and you can see the dent on my pinky.
Like I'm holding. Isn't it amazing that technology can cause our body to begin to change because we use it so much?
Yeah, I know. When are babies going to be born with indentions?
Yeah.
Automatic phone holders.
This is something you can go back and probably look at probably your mom and dad or your grandparents, and they don't have it unless they use their phone a lot.
Yeah.
If they use their phone a lot.
My parents use their phone a lot.
Then they may have it.
Yeah.
Something you got to check.
And I don't have any grandparents that I can check.
You need to go to your mom's house and say, Mom, I need to sit down and have a long talk with you.
Yeah. Mama, I need to check your hands. Hold your hands out.
Okay.
Okay.
Need to see what you've been doing.
Mama.
Yeah.
You got a pinky. You got a phone pinky.
Yeah. You got to do something about it. Got to stop.
We got to stop.
But how do you stop? Because
I don't know.
I try holding my phone with no finger underneath, and it feels weird.
You know how I would stop?
Yeah.
By lecturing my mother and talking back to her like that, and I would no longer be alive.
And then she would throw your phone and
it hit me in the head, and then I would be like that.
Then you'd have no longer a pinky finger.
No.
Yeah, a phone pinky. You'd have a phone nose.
I would.
Would bounce off your nose when she threw it. Yeah. So everybody's looking at their pinky now and seeing if they have it.
Pinky. Look at your pinky and see if you hold your phone with your left hand.
Yeah.
Look at your pinky and see if you feel a knot or a bump. I do. I have an indentation.
I have a dent.
I have a bump.
And the phone fits perfectly there.
Yep. like it just snuggles right in.
It is weird. Makes you wonder if you stop using it, will it roll back to normal? Or is it forever?
I don't know.
It's a good doctor question.
It's a good doctor question.
Will it roll back to normal?
Who is going to answer this? Please give us a call.
I'm curious.
We're curious.
Will it grow back?
Yeah.
7:39.
Mornings with Barry and Holli here on Alabama's country giant WQSB.
She comes down. Come on in, Rachel.
Good morning.
How you doing?
I'm great.
Rachel's ready.
Rachel's always ready in the morning. Yeah.
Try to be.
She always comes in chipper.
She does.
Yeah, she does.
She got her big old, is it a Stanley? Look at her. She's got her big.
What's in your
inside
Stanley
the cup today?
Celsius.
Is that energy?
Yeah.
Oh, I've never tried it. Yeah, here, can I try it?
No.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, I'm going to try it.
And now this is the powder. This isn't the canned.
Nope, it's not for me.
No.
Nope.
Nope, it's not for me. That's a no.
What does it taste like?
Here, Barry.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do
Third
it.
person.
Do it. Do it. Do
Okay.
do it.
Anybody here got COVID?
Do it. What do you think?
That's great.
Oh, really?
No, it's good.
Like it either.
It's the way it's good because what I'm drinking is not any better. It's the squirty stuff, the Mio that you.
What do you mean it's not any better? It's 10 times better.
Water is water. No matter what you squirt in, it's still it's basically just.
You just want a Dr. Pepper.
I want some fizz. I want to be a Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, I want a Mountain Dew.
Yeah. Y'all have done good cutting. Well, Barry hadn't, but you've done good cutting out Cokes.
I've been trying, which, by the way, we're out of Diet Dr. Pepper. So
we are, yeah, in the
machine,
back.
Okay, we need to call the
So drink
guy.
machine, man, if you're listening.
I've had to drink Diet Cokes, and I had to turn my nose up at it, but I'll drink it anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I didn't know we were out.
We didn't know it till this morning.
Yeah.
Okay.
It just said make another selection, and then I was real sad.
She went down to Plan B. She's been in a bad mood ever since.
I've been grumpy.
Yeah. All right, knowledge nuggets. Maybe this will cheer you up. What you got today?
Okay. So, did you know Americans consume enough peanut butter each year to completely coat the entire floor of the Grand Canyon?
Whoa.
That's how much peanut butter we eat.
Wow.
That's a lot.
That is a lot of peanut butter.
Speaking of the Grand Canyon, have y'all seen on the news all the flooding and stuff? Like
they had to rescue people from the Grand Canyon last week.
Yeah, like hundreds of people.
Someone died.
Yeah, oh, they did.
They did. A lady died. This flash flooding came through, and it's crazy. You think of the canyon, you think of this empty, dry desert, piece of desert, and this flood came through, and there's people down there walking and touring, and
all of a sudden
they got trapped.
Yeah,
I didn't
helicopters had to come
rocks were
in.
falling down. It was awful. It was awful. It was crazy. But we eat enough peanut butter to completely cover the floor of the Grand Canyon.
What if that was your job? You had to cover the floor with it.
I'd be grumpy. More grumpy than I am now. I'd be real grumpy.
Yeah, well, you already are.
I wouldn't like it either, Holly.
I wouldn't. And what would you spread it with?
Forever.
A butter knife?
It'd take more than that.
It'd take forever.
Yeah. I don't know. 1 in 3 American adults have a stuffed animal in their bedroom. Do you have one?
I have a stuffed animal, but it's not in my bedroom. I have it on my desk at work. It's a St. Jude
A St. Jude bear.
and a Sand Mountain Sam.
Oh, yeah.
Stuffed animal.
Yeah. So we have a Sand Mountain Sam out here in our foyer.
Yeah.
That's a stuffed animal.
It is.
I don't have a stuffed animal, but I do have my baby blanket that I still
That's
sleep
pretty
with.
close,
Yeah, still sleep with it. What about you?
Actually, I do. Not
You do?
for my purpose, but I have like a tub of Beanie Babies in there. I was going through looking to see if any of them's worth anything, and they're just sitting in the corner.
What'd you find?
I found that they're probably worth nothing.
Oh, no.
But
Do you think they'll ever come back around?
Yeah.
I mean, everything comes back around. Why
Yeah.
Beanie Babies not?
I don't know, because I have so many. If I didn't have any, they'd be worth millions.
Yeah,
I couldn't find them.
Give them up so I can sell mine.
Yeah.
And here's an interesting fact. You are more likely to be stung by a bee if you're eating a banana outside.
Oh.
A banana?
A
Is
banana.
that the key ingredient?
I think it is because it's really sweet, and bees are attracted to sweet and color. They're really bright yellow, too, right?
Yeah.
So I think I've been thinking about this. I think it's the scent and the
Bet it
color.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do y'all think?
And if you hold your left leg up and look directly at Mars, you got to do all these different things. You really believe this, that if you're outside eating banana, there's a good chance bees are saying,
I do.
hey.
Yeah, I think so because it's sweet.
Yeah. I think they're like, psst, hey, they got a banana over there.
Yeah.
Over there. Over there. Go get it.
I've noticed more bees and wasps in the past few weeks for some reason. Have you noticed more outside?
I have, I really have. We went to Harlow's game, and there was 2 or 3 wasps that got in the tent. There was somebody who's so sweet. One of our listeners let me sit up under their tent and use their fan, and I was so thankful. I was so thankful. But the wasps concerned me.
Yeah.
And there's bees everywhere. I don't know. They are everywhere. Everywhere.
More. And be careful for the mosquitoes. Seriously, there's like an outbreak of a new kind of mosquito. It's like in, Massachusetts? They've got a curfew. And seriously, this is like, they call it Triple E.
Yeah.
It's a new type of virus that mosquitoes are brought in, and they don't really have anything to help you if you get bit by one.
Yeah. Well,
it's like West Nile, but it's similar to West Nile virus.
It's going to spread. You know it's going to spread down here.
I know.
Yeah. So just keep...
Jeez.
Just got tons of happy news this morning.
I know.
Flood
it's just such a happy day.
It started out so good.
It did.
Should have brought you a beanie, baby.
I know, and you know what?
Yeah.
I can't even go make myself happy and get a collector's meal anymore. They're sold out of cups.
They're done.
They're done.
I noticed that at the McDonald's in Boaz.
Yeah.
They were like, sorry for the inconvenience.
They're
I'm like,
sold out.
there's going to be some upset people.
I know. I know.
Yeah.
You have to just go to the cup swaps now.
All right. Thanks, Rachel. 7:58.
Barry and Holli on Alabama's Country Giant, WQSB.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
Yeah, did you ever play hooky in school?
I played half hooky.
Half hooky?
Yeah.
What, like half a day?
No, I would tell my mama where I was going and what I was doing, but nobody else would know.
Oh.
Just my mama.
Oh.
Just in case something happened, like what you're about to tell.
I don't know if that's real hooky.
I told you it's half hooky.
Okay, because real hooky, nobody knows that needs to really know where you are. You're just not in school.
That's so dangerous.
It is. It is. I never did that.
No.
I never did that.
No.
I don't know why. Now that I look back, I should have skipped every day.
Yeah.
Because I learned 0. No, but a New York City boy decided to do this, and it turned out, well, he's okay. He's okay. But the family thought something had happened to him, so they called the police. And it just happened that a news helicopter had heard the story, and they were just going around covering a different story. They just happened to look in the area where the boy lives, and he was on top of the roof of his apartment building, just hanging out, kicking back, just having a good time.
Oh my
What are the odds of this news helicopter seeing him? Had they not saw him, he probably would have got away with it for the rest of the day. The 9-year-old boy didn't show up for school. Parents called police. The news helicopter was going to the scene just to see what's going on. That's when they zoomed in with the camera. They said it looked a lot like the kid that's missing. They quickly told the police. Police went up to the roof. Boy, don't you know the 9-year-old was surprised.
You know, I have a 9-year-old.
Yeah.
And that's scary to think that that's an age where they can begin to play hooky.
Yes, and they're now thinking, like, I'm not going to school today.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go set up on the roof all day and just hang out and play my games and stuff.
So they reported him missing.
Yeah.
You know, mom and dad are like freaking out.
Yeah, because with today's world, of course they did.
What's he going to do at 2:30? Be like, what? Surprise.
Just go home.
Or did they even know? Do you think he even knew he was being looked for?
He probably had no clue. Thought that
no
nobody
clue.
even knew he wasn't in school. He's going to get away with it and just have a good fun day with no school.
And then he sees a helicopter start circling around him.
Oh, that's odd. Yeah. Then the police show up on the roof and it's busted.
Yeah.
Well, at least he's okay.
Can't even have an off day.
No, but boy, talk about going, because there was even video of him on the news later.
Oh, yeah.
There's even a news story. So now he's famous for trying to play hooky and getting caught big time. Yeah, it's 8:19. Country News is next.
WQSB Mornings with Barry and Holli.
How good this book must have been. A burglar in Rome broke into an apartment, was arrested after stopping in the middle of the robbery. Okay, you're robbing a place. You know you probably got limited time. You're in a hurry.
Yeah.
But he found a book. He saw the book and thought, this is interesting. It's about Greek mythology. The 38-year-old man, he then decided to read part of it. Next thing you know, he's sitting down reading it and lost track of time.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, the owner of the property woke up, heard something, went in there in the living room, and there he was sitting on a bed in another room, absorbed in the book.
Why?
Greek mythology. What would be so fascinating about that?
Take it to go if you're robbing something.
Yes, read it later.
Yes.
The burglar then tried to escape from the balcony, but the police were there by then. The owner had called him, and the guy got caught. He probably would have gotten away. He had a bag of designer clothes, all kinds of stuff in his possession, but that one book is what
stopped him in his tracks.
Stopped him in his tracks.
Yeah. Have you ever read a book that would stop
No.
you? I've never read
a book?
Yeah. I don't even know how to spell. I don't even know how to make words.
No.
But I've never read a book that was that fascinating. Yeah.
No.
I read The Lord of the Flies one time. Have you ever read that?
Yeah.
That was weird.
I saw the movie.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know there was a movie.
Yeah.
But that's the only book that I think I've read that I was like glued to.
No. Not even the ones that say, Dear Penthouse Forum. I never looked at I even knows I'd still have to say, I'll look at this later. I gotta go. Morning's animal story. And I wonder about these studies. How do they know? How do they know? Okay, we're talking about your dog, Doug, which, by the way, thank you all for sharing your dog's photos yesterday, National Dog Day.
We had over 400 dogs sent in with those comments, and we loved looking at every single one of them.
Beautiful photos. And speaking of dogs, now they say the human brain and our eyes process light into color, allowing us to take in different shades. We can see many colors, unless, of course, you're one of those who happens to be colorblind, then you can, of course.
Yeah.
But what about animals? And they've been studying, and I still wonder, how do you know? Because you can't ask a dog or a cat or whatever, what color is this? You can't ask them, and they can't answer. So how do we know?
I don't know.
It's widely believed that dogs see in black and white. For years, that's what experts have thought. This was thought to be a fact. Recent studies have shed doubt on that, giving us a different view. Now, dogs do not have red sensing cones in their eyes, so their sight, according to experts, is similar to that of somebody with red-green color blindness. According to research, they think that most dogs, they see the world in a grayish brown, according to the American Kennel Club.
That's not what I expected.
Yeah. So like a red rubber ball might be brown through your dog's eyes.
Oh, no.
Yeah, your dog's green toy it plays with could actually be yellow to them.
Instead of green? Wow. Okay.
But again, how do we know?
Well, I think it has to do with the rods and the cones and the eyeballs. And so I would think they would do that with like a little cadaver, a little cadaver dog. I don't know.
But I don't know. I mean, you can do testing all day long, but until someone can actually say, like, what color is this ink pen? A dog couldn't tell you.
No.
That's how you definitely know. But since they can't tell you, you can't say bark if it's green.
Yeah.
Wag your tail if it's yellow.
Yeah. It kind of makes me sad. I want my dogs to be able to see colors.
Because I've always wondered that.
Yeah.
Like, what is it, when it sees things? Like, what is it,
Yeah. Well, they say that when infants are born, they can only see in black and white.
How do we know?
And then that's what I'm saying. That's my point. How do we know? Do we just break open the eyeball and study it?
Well, you can study. I don't know. This is beyond me on science and how we know these things.
This is above our pay grade for sure.
It is.
To figure it out.
It's making you tired over there just thinking about it.
I need a nap now.
You need a nap. Can you go lay down? It's 8:41.
Barry and Holli on Alabama's Country Giant, WQSB.
So a lot of stuff going on, and this is going on there. Quote of the day. What you got for everybody today?
It says, be soft. Do not let the world make you hard. Do not let the pain make you hate. Do not let the bitterness steal your sweetness. Take pride that even though the rest of the world may disagree, you still believe it to be a beautiful place.
Now, sometimes if you let the world keep beating you down, you have some bad luck, some things happen. You're busy watching the news. You're seeing all the negativity in the world, what's going on around the world. That's enough to ruin your day and kind of just put you in a funk where you're not happy.
It is, yeah.
If you watch too much of the negativity, like on the news, yes, I know I want to keep up with what's going on, but like a 30-minute newscast, like say at night, man, it can wear you down because it's like nonstop negative, bad news.
I know.
And that can wear you out.
Yeah, it can. And I think that we need to protect our peace and to remain soft and to not let the pain make you hate. That's really, it's one of those things that is easier said than done, but it's a practice that you can do every day of your life.
Yep.
Yeah.
So make a point of it. Try to do something that you enjoy, something like maybe find a show or talk to somebody. Spend more time talking to people.
Yeah.
Yeah, instead of watching all this negative news. All right, it's 8:53.
WQSB Mornings with Barry and Holli.
Looking for the ultimate day out? Dive into the excitement at the Gadsden Mall. From latest fashion finds, one-of-a-kind shops, we've got something for everyone. Craving a bite? Indulge in a culinary adventure with a world of dining options right at your fingertips. Don't miss out on top-notch entertainment. Bowling, games, mini golf, box office films, so much fun for all ages. Experience it all at the Gadsden Mall, where shopping, food, and fun come together. Visit us today at the Gadsden Mall at 1001 Rainbow Drive, Gadsden.